If we could just start and just talk about your experiences since being crowned and what you've experienced online from the fan base. And Celeste, why don't we start with you? And
Sure. Thank you so much, first of all, for having us in this live, and hello to everybody. My experience after I won, I received a lot of love, but at the same time, I also received a lot of bashing. I had people calling me many names. I also had people even editing my own photos just to make me look bad, to the point that I also had bashers trying to bash my family, my mom, my sister, my mother, sorry, my dad. And I think it really got to a point that it's just too much, especially when they don't just touch you, but they also touch your family. So I think people really have to realize that there is a line that should never be crossed.
I'd love to just find out why you think it's okay. I think in the moment, is it something that are you posting to hurt someone? It's something that people don't realize, even though we can give you all the tools you need and you can talk and try to uplift yourself. I really think it all has to go back to the heart of the person that's posting and trolling and doing that. And I would love for anyone that's thinking about putting something negative up there to think about, is this something that I would say if I were in the room with that person? If I didn't have the cloak of anonymity, would I be doing this? And if we take that beat, then I think it sometimes might stop someone from posting something. I just invite everybody to do that. And I also think you guys do have to think about that it's someone that's feeling empowered because you don't know who they are. What are your expectations? What are you doing to prepare for this as you have to deal with trolling online, and how are you engaging with your online community throughout this process?
I will start. I think it's really hard because even though you think you're a strong person, you don't get affected by it. When you see some comments, it's just very hurtful, especially when they say something that is not true, especially when they attack your family. And I always try in my own way to spread love and kindness. I always try to talk to my fans by telling them that bashing another candidate won't make me win, that if they really want to support me, then they have to love me and also love other candidates and support other candidates. I think that's very important because I mean Miss Universe organization is about empowering other women, it's about supporting each other. And I know that fans are very, very passionate about beauty pageants, but you should never cross the line. You should always think about saying something because you never know how much words can hurt until it's too late.
But Celeste, is there anything that you do to help you get through this process and help your mental health?
To be completely honest, whenever I see, I'm not the kind of person that always reads the comments, but when I see something that it is not true or it's very hurtful, I usually just block the user. And it is a way for me to just block the negativity. And I think that there is nothing wrong with that. I am always open to constructive criticism, but I do not support any kind of violence and cyberbullying. So I think that in these kind of situations, you really have to prioritize your mental health first.
Yeah, so that's a really good point. And block. I think that's fine. And for people to know as well that the Miss Universe organization will start to block people, especially repeat offenders, as we go into this. You will be blocked because we just aren't going to tolerate it. So I think that's a really good point.
Totally agree with that. Even me, other than blocking people, I love meditating. I know that as long as I know myself so much and deeply, nobody can really touch me. And I also like to talk to my fans, the people that love me. I like to talk to my friends, people that really want to support me, and people that really uplift me. So one advice to others would be don't focus on the hate. I know it is hard, but don't focus on that. Just focus on the people that really, really love you and the people that want to support you all the way.
And I'd like to know, because you guys do have a huge fan base and a very engaged community. So you have this forum right now. What would you each like to tell your community about how they are online as far as with other contestants? Uh,
I totally agree with you. I always tell everyone to spread more love than hate, to always be mindful of the things you say because you never know how much words can hurt a person. And I'm telling you this because I am strong enough to handle it. But just imagine young women or young men that are going through cyberbullying. In the worst case, it ends up with suicide. And that's the worst case. So you never know what the person is going through. You never know what the person um, has been going through in the whole life. So you really have to be careful with the things you say. You really have to be mindful. And to my fans, if they really want to support me and they really love me, don't bash the other candidates. Really, because it won't make me win. It won't make me look better than the others. So I hope they will understand that. And I really hope they will share more kindness and love.
Wanted to see, we can also open it up to other questions that are coming in from anybody that's watching. Um, I do not see anything right now. If anyone does have any questions, feel free to. Uh, okay. Okay. So, why is it important to educate people about cyberbullying?
I really, really agree with you because um, it affects millions of people around the world. And as I said earlier, in the worst case, people really harm themselves. They end up committing suicide. And that's really it's really, really sad. So that's why people have to be careful with the things they say. It's very important to educate people about cyberbullying. I've been bullied so many times, even in my high school, even when I was a little girl. And if I didn't have the right people around me, I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. So you never know how much words can hurt someone. You have to be mindful. You have to be sensitive enough to to put yourself in other people's shoes. Really, it's very very important, especially on social media, especially with what's happening because of the pandemic. So many people are always on their phones. They're always on their social media. So the numbers are rising. So it's really important that we are mindful with everything that we say online.
Okay, Justine, what would you say to a young girl who is experiencing cyberbullying and wants to give up? Celeste, why don't
My only advice I would give to this young girl is to really keep your head up, no matter what. What people think about you is not a reflection of who you are. And I'm saying this because I've been through cyberbullying and bullying a lot of times, even when I was a little girl. And what I do to overcome this kind of situation is that I really talk to my family, I talk to my loved ones, and I always try to find comfort in their love and support. So really, keep your head up. You're beautiful the way you are. You are unique, and you don't have to let anyone tell you something that is not true and define you because you can only do that.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, how will you defend each other to their bashers? Indonesia to Philippines and vice versa.
Who starts?
You wanna
I'll let you find it out. I'll talk first.
um, Well, how we would defend each other by showing that it is not a fight. It is a competition, but it has to be a healthy competition. And I have no problem in being friends with her. I mean,
yes,
I love her country. I join Miss Universe and I want to be friends with everybody. So people really have to understand that. And if I can add something, even before this live, after Miss Universe posted about the live, chat on YouTube, and there was hashtag Universe United. I saw so many bad comments, expecting people expecting a cat fight between me and Lakshmi. And it is not like that. We are here to talk about it. We are here to have a conversation, meaningful conversation. It is not me against her. It's me, her, and the organization against one enemy that is cyberbullying. So I hope people, realize these things. it is a healthy competition between us.
Here's something from Jordan. Okay, this is for, okay, good evening to Miss Indonesia, Miss Philippines, and to Paula. My question is, how can someone be bullied and how can someone be bullied in cyberspace?
It is so easy nowadays to just create a fake account and just leave any kind of comment, because people don't feel responsible just because they don't have their picture photo, they don't have, their real name on it. So it is really common. And I kind of feel like it became just normal to express your opinion with disrespect and without being sensitive enough. But it is not normal. Bullying, cyberbullying is not normal. And at least in my small community and with my small platform, I will encourage everyone to spread more love than hate.
Okay, this is an interesting one. What is the best and worst comment you've read on social media? Not to give power to the negative one, but just so for each of you. So,
Who wants to start?
You can start. Why don't you go?
Okay. Okay. I will start from the worst comment. Um, I would say when people always question my nationality. I've read so many comments saying I am ashamed for my country. I don't deserve to wear the Philippine sash because I come from a multicultural family. My dad is Italian and my mom is Filipina. And it really hurts me so much because I wear the Philippine sash with so much pride. I am so much proud of my roots. And I always tell these people that I was born in the Philippines. I have a Filipina mom, and nobody can take that away from me. I may not be able to speak the language very fluently. However, I am learning every single day. And what makes me a Filipina is the fact that every single day I'm open to learning the culture, the tradition, and the language. So I hope people can understand that because, again, words really hurt other people, and you have to be mindful with that. And going to the best comment, to be more positive, I would say it really makes me happy when people tell me that I'm very relatable, when people see themselves in my actions and in me. It just makes me so happy because it means I am doing something right. It means I am using my platform in a right way. It means I am able to inspire even just one young girl. And it just makes me so happy because I think the best asset that a young woman can have is to be relatable and authentic. So I hope, I just want to say thank you to the people supporting me and loving me.
So thank you guys for being here, and we will talk soon. And I want to thank everyone for being a part of it. And don't forget, kindness campaign. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.